It's June 5th, 2020. It's week 3 of Friday Fives. We're going a little bit later this week so we can enjoy Fire Truck Rakova. Cheers. Hopefully you're having a happy Friday. All right, let's get on with it. I'm Scott, Bike Iowa. This is where every Friday we're telling you what's on our radar in the Iowa cycling scene. Just also a side note, we're also posting news every day. A lot of those don't get posted to social media. We just add those to Bike Iowa. I'm actually amazed on how much stuff there's going on with different businesses, different trails, maintenance, grants. So keep up to date on that. Number one, 2 bike shops are open up in central Iowa. The first one is Michael's Cyclery in Perry. It opened up on May 15th. It's right next to the Hotel Pattee. It's actually part of the Hotel Pattee. It's where the Raccoon River Bicycle Company used to be, and originally it was the Hotel Pattee's gift shop. It's owned by Michael and Brittany Junk. They were both Perry High School grads who recently moved back into Perry. Michael was a teacher in Waterloo for over 15 years, and while he was there, he also worked at Europa Cycle and Ski in Cedar Falls. He did that for several years, like a summer and a weekend job. So after Europa closed, Raccoon River Bicycle Company announced that they were going to close, and the couple decided to move back, make the leap, and follow their dream. So pretty cool on that side. We've had a little bit of a conversation back with Michael, and look for a feature soon on Bike Iowa. But be sure to check out their hours first if you stop by. They're pretty much open, but I know their hours vary, and they're taking service appointments through their Facebook Messenger page. Second bike shop is Rhino Velo in Ankeny. It's right where the old Pingora location was, if you know where that's at. The address is 604 Southwest 3rd. It's 2 blocks east of Fire Trucker and right near the Ant Pavilion, and it exists on the southernmost point of the High Trestle Trail. Today was actually their first day being open. They've already closed. They close at 7 p.m. Check their Facebook, check their hours on Facebook. I think their weekend hours vary. But Rhino Velo is operated by Ryan Blaine and Brian Ritter. They carry felt, they're like triathlon and time trial bikes and gravel bikes, and they're going to add to that lineup. They got a lot of accessories, nutrition products. They carry Pearl Izumi and Shimano Road, as well as a bunch of other accessories. They got bike repair going on, including pickup and drop-off services. So as you're coming through Ankeny, check that out. Again, more on Rhino Velo on Bike Iowa soon. Number 2, Heart of Iowa Trail, Heart of Iowa Nature Trail. They call it the HOINT. So the Heart of Iowa Trail is one of the last non-paved trails in central Iowa, and I'm going to say probably in Iowa in general with some substantial mileage. The mileage listed is 33 miles. There are sections though where you have to take that are unconnected. You have to take gravel and some pavement and some grass sections to get all the way through the trail. And I bet you, as you're coming through Slater, I bet you 95% of the cyclists go west toward Flat Tire Lounge and on the High Trestle Trail. But actually, if you pass the Nite Hawk Lounge, you can take a right there, and you can get to the Heart of Iowa trailhead. And yesterday I rode that whole trail. I just kind of want to see what it's like. There were parts of the trail that are closed, and kind of one of these things I was going to tell you is there's some new paving going on. This is a crushed limestone and almost grass double track trail, and we're assuming it's going to be all paved at some point in time. There was new concrete. Part of the trail was closed in Huxley. They were actually laying concrete when I was there. Took a few pictures. Pretty easy to go down a few blocks and get around it. But we really like this trail because of the sense of adventure from this trail. It's one of those you just never know what you're going to get. There's sandy sections. There's little mud spots. There's down trees way off by Collins and Rhodes. We like to ride it all year long, and we always get a different experience from this trail. Definitely want bigger tires on this. Don't leave the road bike at home for this one. If you're going out, Huxley, Cambridge, Collins or Rhodes, We love the section between Collins and Rhodes. It's an all grass double track, and there's trees that kind of go up on both sides. And even with the 90-degree temps yesterday, it was nice and cool in this section, and it's just a cool view. I'll post some pictures on it later on Bike Iowa. But also yesterday through that double track was a little some soft sections. It's almost like a moss covering, so you can feel the squishiness. It's not muddy, but yet you can tell it's soft, but still easy enough to pedal through. I was on a touring bike with 33s on it and got right through it just fine. So also as you pass Collins and you are not yet to Rhodes, you're going to go by a hidden gem. You might not know it when you're going over the bridge, but you definitely got to stop once you see the Hoy Bridge observation deck. It's a 212 feet long bridge. It's 60 feet in the air, and it really doesn't look like it's 60 feet up in the air because all the tree and vegetation around. It was built in 1913 by the Chicago, Milwaukee, St. Paul, and Pacific Railroad. It was only one of two open spandrel arch structures that railroad built in Iowa. And if you think of those open spandrel bridges, think of maybe downtown Des Moines, around the Mullet's location, around where the two rivers Y. Those kind of arches span the river downtown Des Moines. Also, is the type of span that this bridge is. There's only two built in Iowa, and the other one was destroyed in 1940. And interestingly enough, the Raccoon River Valley Trail and the High Trestle Trail both utilize portions of this railroad line. The bridge, like I say, if you're going over the top of it, you'd never know. It's paved. It's got fences on both sides. It looks like a normal trail bridge. Yummy. But as you pass over it, there's some dilapidated stairs. The vegetation's overgrown, but you can walk out to an observation deck and look at it from underneath. Really, really cool. It's got some deterioration on the arches, but you get the gist of it. Be safe walking down those stairs. It definitely needs some work, but if you definitely are going to ride this trail and you want to make your way all the way out there, definitely make sure you stop there. And this is quite a ways out. It's after you get through Collins, you have to go down a paved highway, hit some gravel, and then you finally pick up on another small connector. So not 100% the best mark, but there's enough maps out there to tell you where it's at. Number 3, Barntown Brewing, carryout. Barntown Brewing, we always enjoy the unique beers. They've just got always something that's like, wow, you never could have thought of something more unique than that, and they keep coming out with this stuff. So we get a kick out of their beers. But as you know, they also make from scratch comfort food too. And so just to let you know, they are not going to open yet until they can serve at 100% capacity. And when we respect them for that, we've posted on that. But they are taking carry-out food and curbside service right now, and we think you should try it. Barntown Brewing was founded a few years back by Pete Faber. He's a Des Moines native, and after college, he moved to Chicago for 16 years and got into brewing and beers down there. He spent the 16 years in the hospitality service, and he got the passion for the beer, wanted to move back, start a brewery, basically make something his hometown would be proud of having. And just by the looks of everything, we're pretty sure he's doing that. Stepping into Barntown feels like a rustic barn. Plenty of reclaimed barnwood, recycled tin and Iowa or adorned art on the walls. There's two things you should check out in there. There's this mammoth shaped beer can mural. It uses 1,500 cans and it's in the shape of Iowa, and it's all old beer cans, and it's just a really cool spot. And the other thing is right behind the bar, the tappers are all come through a 1955 F Ford 150 pickup. So literally it's cut in half, baby blue, white walls, setting back there. It's the showpiece of the bar. And kind of ironic too, Pete drives a 1955 Ford F-150 as his daily driver. He said it's a working man's truck. Bartown also sources their foods from local farms whenever they can, and it shows in their product. Our recommendations, there's the Brussels sprouts and the beer cheese soup. and then pretty much any of their new beers just to try. They've got their flagship beers that they've always got on tap, but always something interesting. So where can you get at it? It's located at 9500 University. Um, their address is West Des Moines, but if you're driving out there, you'd feel like you should be in Waukee. They're 1.4 miles south of the Raccoon River Trail, but we recommend taking trail there. It's 2 miles to get to the trail. Look on Bike Iowa, search for Barntown, and you'll see the route link to take that. So they're open for carry out food and beer all weekend long. Order over the phone, you will not regret it. Number 4, the green plaid. We just got done with the green plaid pre-order for the Bike Eye. We did it in the crew shirts. We posted a feature that says we're not going to be out at Ragbri this year. We're not going to be at a face-to-face with a ton of folks. We just decided to do a crew shirt, and we heard the feedback from the women says, hey, where's our Gemini Tanks? So we put up a new pre-order today for the Gemini Tanks, same green plaid pattern, and it's going to be open. The pre-order is going to be open until 10 p.m. on Monday, June 15th. So you can get all details. Go to Bike Iowa. It's the first feature, or bikeiowa.com/shop. And expected delivery is late July. So check that out if you want to match or just get the newest Bike Iowa gear. It'll be all cool. Number 5 is the Raccoon River Valley Trail trail permit. Raccoon River Valley Trail is one of the only, there's a couple trails in Iowa that requires a permit if you use it. Permit is required for all trail users 18 and over. Daily permits are $2 a day. It's not available online, and a yearly permit's only $10. A trail permit helps to pay for trail maintenance and other trail amenities, and it's a bargain at $10 to support such a great trail. There's a few ways to get a permit. You can either buy online at raccoonrivervalleytrail.org. You can fill out a form at dallascountyiowa.gov and mail it in, or you can fill out an envelope and leave a cash or check at any of the yellow tubes at any of the trailheads on the trail. You can call 515-465-3557, and they'll take your credit card over the phone. Or you can stop in at 145 81 K Avenue in Perry from 8 to 4:30 Monday through Friday and pay. We're speeding this up. We're getting it dialed in. That's it for this week. And remember, we'll post every Friday during the summer. We're running on Facebook Live and Instagram Live right now. Afterwards, we'll add it to YouTube, and then it'll go on Bike Iowa as a feature. And if you have something you want us to share on Fridays, ping us on Facebook or email biker@bikeiowa.com. Have a great weekend. Ride safe. We'll see you out there soon. Thanks.